Hello, Libra. Welcome to your August 2025 reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today I pre-shuffled your cards and let's see what Spirit has to say for the month of August for your sign. So let's jump right in. So the first card we have is Decision. Explore all available options now. Ensure all decisions stem for the highest and best good of all. A divergence of paths. Interesting. Abundance. Abundance in the form of wealth, money, and fortune is on its way to you now. All your financial material needs are met, paying off loans and debt. Oh my goodness. So anytime I have two of the major cards here, when I made this deck, I had a major kind of arcana and then a minor one. If you have two of them, it tells me that that is a very, very significant message for you, which is it's time to part ways. There's something where I feel like you're making a very pivotal key decision in attracting more abundance in your life. So whether that is starting a different career path, changing your jobs, maybe starting the project that you've been working on, making your side hustle into a business, there's something here, or even the mindset, actually, a change in mindset in terms of just knowing your worthiness and going for what it is that you want and trusting that you will be supported as you move towards those things. Follow through with your ideas. Yeah, so there's, and take a leap of faith. Yeah, so there is a major push forward for you where you're either being pushed into a corner where you have to make this decision, or you've just kind of decided this is kind of where you want to go, and you're taking the action steps necessary to get to that space. And I don't feel a lot of fear when I'm looking at this spread. I feel like you know what you need to do, and you're making a plan. You're making a plan to kind of meet these certain goal points in your path, and you're going for it. And I feel like for those who might be seeking different job opportunities, perhaps, I do feel like either two or three different opportunities are coming towards you, and you know exactly which one to take. Like, it's almost like you absolutely know which one. So like, let's say you get three, this is the center one. You have no doubt in your mind that that is the one for you. So I do feel like August is a month of really moving forward in your path and just going for it. A lot of action. Collective consciousness. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all the energetic shifts. It's time to focus on peace and love for all. I do feel like perhaps you're letting go of distractions at this time, and you're actively focusing on your path. Maybe you're taking time to get off of social media, or maybe you're limiting your time on it, or you're basically finding ways to kind of move into more self-care. So maybe you're being more mindful of your time. Maybe you have more slow living in terms of like, you're not feeling like the need to rush all the time. Like you're actually trying to find ways to add more fullness into your life. You're not mindlessly doing something. Whereas, a lot of people mindlessly scroll, they mindlessly do things. And I feel like you've changed the way that you're thinking about something, where I feel like instead of focusing on maybe the negativity or the things that we can't really help in our lives, you're focusing more on the things that you can change and that you can actively move towards. Collaboration. I feel like with these two cards too, I feel like maybe you're about to meet certain people that can help you on your journey. Maybe you both can work on a certain project together, and it's meeting of like minds to really get the ball rolling. But it's almost like you have to take the first step, right? So I feel like there are people out there that are able to help you, but you're not putting yourself out there, so they don't really see you. They don't know what you're all about. So it's really important to kind of move forward with confidence in expressing your truth and expressing who you are and following through with what you want to create and voicing your opinion out. I think that's kind of really important at this time, because you're going to draw to you the right people. Challenger, interesting. Your relationships could be challenging you in a very painful way. You know, sometimes people make our like decisions moving forward because we want to, but sometimes we get, again, pushed into a corner. And sometimes I feel like when this card comes up, it's almost like something might have happened in your experience where you just had enough of something, whether it's somebody around you, whether it's a certain mindset that you feel has not been serving you, or maybe you've come to an awareness of maybe you got to let go of some sort of negative belief that's not helping you in your path. The challenger often triggers shadow work, and it also makes us really step into our power, because it really helps us sort through what we want and what we don't, even though it can be incredibly uncomfortable sometimes. Like, for instance, the reason why maybe we ask for more things and we actually take the steps towards moving towards that abundant life is because we are sick and tired of the scarcity mindset, or always struggling all the time. We're trying to find a way to kind of break free from what has always been in our past, and we kind of refine where we want to go next. So I do feel like people in this collective might have gone through a very challenging moment where it kind of created a perspective shift for you. It could also mean the importance of networking as well. There's something going on where there's kind of a major internal shift in you, Libra, where it's like you've had enough. You know what you want, and you're going to go for it, because what once was is not what you want to experience again. That's kind of like what I'm picking up here. Confirming that as a blessing in disguise. Yeah, so your contrast that you experience is really opening you up to amazing things and amazing opportunities. Things that didn't work out in the past, and doors closing on you, was just really redirecting you to the right path. And you can see through the contrast of these cards in and of itself how dark this one, how cold it is, and how vibrant this is, and how life-giving this is. There's movement here, where this one I feel like is a lot of stagnation and a lot of stillness and shadow. So I do feel like you're understanding that everything's happening for a reason, and you're moving into a new chapter in your life. And of course, validating this even more is aligned with your wholeness. So you are not your illness, symptoms, or habits. You, the person, are always whole and perfect. So I do feel like there's forgiveness here of maybe some of the hurts that have been happening in your past. It could have been an immediate past, or probably like lifelong patterns of hurt, childhood wounds to which you finally have decided to kind of heal. And it's moving you into a new frequency, moving you more into an alignment of peace and love. And therefore your reality is going to start shifting into what is similar to what's happening on the inside. So I don't know if you're connected to the moon a lot. Maybe your intuition is heightened. So Spirit is also saying follow the signs, trusting your gut, taking a lot of time for self-reflection as well. And I think you've done that for a while, and you're finally deciding to move into a new direction. So I do sense a lot of clarity for you, Libra, in the month of August. And I do feel like you have the courage to make that decision and to take action. So your clarifying cards, heartache and loss. There was another reading that had this. I'm not sure. It's one of the water signs, I believe. So I don't know if water is in your chart as well. So maybe check out one of those signs. But yeah, it's about forgiving your past and releasing negative expectations. perhaps things have not always been working out for you in life, and maybe people disappoint you. So naturally you just kind of, I wouldn't say are pessimistic. I just mean like maybe you just don't look or have higher expectations of the life that you desire, or you feel like you can't really reach them. Spirit is saying it's time to forgive that and time to kind of heal that wound and know that great things are here for you and you're worthy of amazing things, because it's really important to change your mindset and your expectations and to remain positive. The more I think about this, I feel like this might be a Cancer placement reading, the one that I did. So if there's Cancer in your chart, I recommend watching that one. But yeah, there is something here where it's like forgiveness of the past. Positive expectation will lead to positive results. And I think Spirit is really wanting you to stop thinking that every hindrance is a way of showing you that it's not going to work out. Spirit wants you to know that sometimes a pause in our direction is redirecting us to something that is more in alignment with us. Oh my gosh, I think this might be the same. Or it's one of the water signs as well that had this one. Movement, choices, and decisions. So ultimately the choice is really up to you. Where you want to go. Like I see like 4 different pathways here, and I think taking the time to reflect and choosing what it is that you want is really important, because I think you have a lot of talents, I think you have a lot of skills, and you probably can go through a lot of different paths. However, I do feel like the path that you're going to choose next is going to help solidify certain foundations in the next 6 months of your life, where you're probably going to meet certain people, and it's kind of building you to a point where it's going to assist you. You're creating the groundwork necessary for the next step, which would be revealed to you in the next couple months. But it's important to make the decision now and to make a decision with alignment. So that's kind of what I'm getting for you, Libra. So thank you so much again for tuning in. If this reading resonates with you, feel free to like, subscribe, and share. And that really helps my channel. And thank you so much for tuning in. And I will talk to you later. Okay, bye.